What is going on, my patriots? How y'all guys doing? Can you guys hear me this evening? Playing around with some new equipment. Give me one if you can hear me. What is going on, my? All right. So y'all can hear me. I can see. I just saw the connection. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor. Go ahead on and hit the like button. Please do me a huge favor. Go ahead on and hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell up top. Also, like this video, share this video as well. If you are seeing me on TikTok, please do me a huge favor. If it's your first time seeing me, go ahead on and follow your boy, because you know how I do. And from that being said, we are going to jump right straight into this. Woo! Man, it's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a day. We waited 65 days for this shit. I'm being real. This how many days we waited, guys. That many days for absolute nothing. Man, I can't make this shit up, man. I really can't. This is just crazy. Like, when you hear of a president giving a press conference, a president gives a press conference is supposed to be like confident, right? They supposed to talk with this ability to make you feel like everything is going to be okay. Like their whole goal in life is to make you feel like, all right, we got this figured out. No big deal. This guy is going to lead us to the promised land. And what I heard today was absolutely disgusting. I didn't hear that. I saw elder abuse, straight up elder abuse. Like, to the point that our enemies is like laughing at us. And the mainstream media was playing like this guy was the most confident thing since freaking, I don't know, man, since Genghis Khan or some shit. It's crazy. I'm like, that ain't it, man. That is not it. I mean, this is absolutely disturbing. I don't know who in the world think this is cute, this is beautiful, this is tight, but it's not. It is like disgusting. We should not have this kind of problem. It makes us look weak out here, man. It really does. Now I'm gonna go over some things that this cat did today, and I'm telling y'all now, what I'm seeing ain't good. It is not good. So we're gonna go right here and talk about some of the key things that old Biden didn't do correctly. Now, he had several awkward moments during his first press conference today. And there was 5 of them that was just absolutely disgusting and disturbing. The first one, Biden claims I miss former President Donald Trump. I guess he does. See how this goes down. At one point, Biden was asked if he was going to run for re-election in 2024, since former President Donald Trump has already indicated he'll run again at this point of his presidency. My predecessor need do. Biden mumbled, needed to, with a laugh. My predecessor, oh God, I miss him, he said sarcastically, before confirming his plan is to run. When asked a follow up, Biden said, I've never been able to plan 4.5 or 3.5 years ahead for certain. I know, because you're suffering from elder abuse, bro. You got dementia with a mix of Alzheimer's. You're not going to make it for you to run against Trump if he decides to run. That hasn't even been confirmed. Oh my God. You wouldn't even answer any of Fox News questions, Breitbart, any of those guys that was there today for the presser that was on the conservative standpoint. You stuck strictly with the mainstream media that you know was going to give you softball questions. Man. The second awkward thing this guy did, Biden suffers another brain freeze. At another point, Biden suffered a brain freeze and caught himself in the middle of a meandering thought. So the best way to get something done, Biden pontificated, if you hold near and dear to you, that you like to be able to anyways, we're gonna get a lot done. Whoa, what is this long pause? After completing his statement, the president turned to his prepared list of reporters to prompt for a question. Okay, hang on. Sorry. This is how he does. They said this cat had a list with pictures and names to remember the reporters that comes to the White House on a regular to ask them questions. Are you serious? They're treating this guy like he's in kindergarten. He's not going to make it. That man's got a medical condition and they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. The most popular president in the world, this dude got 80 million plus votes. That means 80 million people in America just woke up one morning and say, that's my goddamn president. Oh, shit. And that's what they voted for. Man, shit. Next one. Jim Eagle. Biden attacked the election integrity bills being considered in states like Georgia and Michigan. It's sick, he declared. Man, what is going on right now? This makes Jim Crow looks like Jim Eagle, Biden said, not elaborating who exactly Jim Eagle is. Who the fuck is Jim Eagle? Is that code for you trying to slip in with some Jim Crow stuff, Joe? Going on, Joe? Oh shit, this is crazy. Next one. Biden makes sure his unclear answer is clear. Now, one reporter wanted Biden to commit to letting reporters into facilities crammed with illegal aliens near the border. This is what he said. He refused except to say, I will commit to transparency as soon as I am in the position to do so. And that's a paraphrase. How soon would that be? Biden asked. How soon would that be? Biden was asked. I don't know, to be clear, the president responded. All told, Biden called on 10 reporters from his pre-selected list. So this is what I don't understand. President Donald Trump, when he was in office, he didn't need no lists. He didn't need no fucking spiritual cards. He didn't need no teleprompter. None of that shit. President Trump came out there, did his thing, select on who he wanted to select to talk to, and kept it going. If y'all like what I'm doing right now on Haps or any of the platforms that allow you to donate, please do. If not, please donate to the $5 challenge with the description down below. Or if you need my Cash App information or any of those stuff, I'll type it to you. I don't understand this. I'm confused. Everybody's confused. This is the first time I've ever seen a president this out of it. And then the vice president doesn't make it any better. Every time you talk to her and ask her a challenging question, she does this. What is that? I mean, that's what she does. Every time you ask Kamala Harris a serious question, she does a crackle. I don't know if that's a way of saying I don't know what the fuck is going on. Quit asking me this question. Let me go back in my hole. I mean, this whole damn administration is a joke. We got the enemy building around us, and they're not focusing on the issue at hand. They got our military trying to place immigrants that they invited in when they were running. This doesn't make any sense. That's why with the laughing stock. If we were to go to war right now, we would be fucked. Real talk. I'm being real. Because we do not have the right leadership to stay on top of our toes like we supposed to. Because China's not playing. China is getting more and more advanced and laughing at everybody as fast as they going. I don't understand it. I really don't. Next one. Biden gets snippy with reporter recounting conditions in border facilities. ABC's news reporter Cecilia Vega. Now let me tell you about Cecilia Vega and ABC News reporters. They are very liberal. So these are the people that's on his team. She has returned from the border. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. He returned from the border yesterday and described the crowd conditions in Dallas, Texas, after Biden's administration had encouraged migrants to come to the border. What is your reaction to some of these images that have come out from that particular facility? Is what's happening inside acceptable to you? And when is it going to be fixed? She asked. That's a serious question. Yeah, I don't either. Biden responded with a huff. Is it acceptable to me? Come on. You know when he say come on, he don't know what to say. Come on, ABC. Come on. I ain't even been down there. I don't want to be down there. I don't even know where the hell I'm at right now. I got note cards. Don't be asking me that question. That's not a softball question. Oh my God. 60 days is what we waited for. You know what? I listened to some of his I already I do. I already follow them, the Hodge twins. I'm already on it. When I heard this guy, I didn't even talk to my wife today because right now, no offense to y'all, but I promised my wife I wasn't bringing up politics around her because I'm getting on her nerves with it because I sleep and eat this shit. So, but I did tell one of my homies about it, and I was like, yeah, I follow him too. These are the people that inspire me to do what I do. All the conservative channels, you name it, Miss Pamela, that's who I follow. Mina Jamal, all of them. So, oh, let me get back to doing it what I do, baby. So when I seen this, when I seen this mess, I was into the first 10 minutes of it. I made a decision right then. This is not for me. I am not going to see elder abuse and keep seeing it. I'm out on it. I can't do it. Cuz that's what we saw today. We saw elder abuse from the radical left. This man don't know where he going. He don't know what he doing. He is being pulled from one way to the next. He's just a shell of a president. That's what we got. A shell of a president. That's all we have, guys. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. And a lot of people like, nah, no way, man. We got a good. Nope, you don't. You do not have it. You have some bullshit in front of you right now. That's all you have. And if you don't believe me, you need to look at it. Oh, I like them too. I deal with them. So another thing he said in this thing was after they asked him because he said something retarded too. He said that he was going to talk with the president to make the president of Mexico to take back the immigrants. Then people was like, "Hey, what's going on, Mopsy? I see you." The people's like, "Well, if you're going to take back the immigrants, if you're going to take back the immigrants, or asking to take back the immigrants, why would you do that when we had something in play for the immigrants to stay in Mexico and put in the paperwork so this would not have happened?" He had nothing to say. He couldn't answer it. He could not answer it. He just he looked retarded. Oh my God. But he said that he does not regret turning back all the policies that President Trump put in play to keep America running so smooth. Um, and then he always kept repeating stuff too. He kept saying going back, exactly, it doesn't have nothing to do with remorse. All going back. Listen, who got Discord? Because before I go further into this, if y'all want to call in tonight, I have Discord. So if you got Discord, you can call me on Discord. Look up Joe's News and Views, and we can do a call in on the show with Discord. Talk about what y'all really feeling about what's going on with the country right now. Because I know a lot of people like to call in and would like to talk to me. So if you want to do that, we can. If you got Discord, Joe's News and Views, all you got to do is look me up, send me a message, and then we'll get it. We'll get it cracking. I mean, I don't understand it. I do not understand this mess. I mean, this don't even seem normal at all. Yep, I just reached out to him today, Pamela. Set something up. The All right, I'm back. I don't know what the word that was about. It was like your connection is unstable, and I'm like, I'm right by my internet. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's not storming outside. I don't think it is. But yeah, I know it was cutting out. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. We got it. We got it back. Sorry about that. Now, they said that the program that President Trump had recently And I'm glad. I hope you sharing my broadcast with everybody too, Miss Pamela. Cause I'm trying to build up this channel. I'm trying to get to 5,000 in the next 30 days. I think I can pull it off. Uh, I hope that y'all guys heard. I hope that y'all guys are aware. Excuse me, that 1,000 immigrants it remains in Mexico. I mean, I'm just being real. There's 1,000 in Mexico, and they are currently awaiting to come to the U.S. because, and the way they looking, they probably will be because Biden is still letting them come through these open borders. Now, during the press conference, he did admit also too that the border conditions where everybody was being at is unacceptable. Now he keeps saying he's gonna move them to like Fort Bliss and things of that nature. Also talked about, taking them up north. But if you're gonna do all that, why don't you just still let the what they call that, the people that the media, why won't you just let the media come in? That's what I can that's what I don't understand. Why don't you let the media come in? Give me a cold refreshing drink, guys. Excuse me. I mean, I don't that's what I don't understand. Just let the media see that you're trying to do something, and that'll be that. It's all you got to do. I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, nobody don't wants to talk about that. I mean, that's all this man has to do. Just go ahead on, you know, let the media see what's going on. If you say you're trying to make things go forward, and that's that. Oh yeah, I am. Oh, I'm sipping. Now, while that was going on today, we're going to talk about some other statements that was released by crazy Kamala Harris. Because she's crazy and has no sense. Now, she had 5 leftist statements by Kamala Harris on overhauling the southern border crisis. But nobody trusts this woman. Now, I know y'all probably saying, well, man, what do you mean nobody trusts Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris is this, that, and the third, and a bag of chips. Well, the reason why people don't trust Kamala Harris is because Kamala Harris has a horrible record of taking care of things. If anybody on the TikTok side, if you watching my broadcast, I need you to text right now and let me know that you are watching the broadcast. Just reply with a hi. I just try to make sure that my TikTok people are connected. So if you're on the TikTok end and you're watching it right now, I need you to say hi. Cause I'm trying to make sure I got everybody here. All right. Give me 1 second. Be sure that they can hear me. I want to see if anybody can see me. Give me 1 second, guys. Trying to see if anybody can see me. All right. I guess is not on TikTok. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I thought somebody was there. Trying to see if anybody can see me on there. But I guess if they is, they'll hit me up. I just put it out there. I am. So oh, what's going on, Wigger? Thank you for joining the broadcast. So getting back to Kamala Harris. That's why everybody is not confident with her statement. Like for one, she was talking about getting rid of ICE in 2018. Now, let's talk about 2018. Might as well, Wigga G. Everybody else is on it, man. Everybody converting over. Everybody going head on. Periscope is about to go bye-bye. Haps is all right, ain't that bad. I mean, if you get enough people on there, people like your content, they will pay. Here's what the statement she said. She said in 2018, we've got to critically re-examine ICE and its role and the way it's being administered and the work it's doing. And we probably need to think about starting from scratch. When asked what the alternative to ICE would be, she pointed to easing asylum claims for foreign nationals to show up real problems. So basically, they basically saying what she said is don't have ICE involved, right? Don't have ICE looking for our community. And if you don't know what ICE is, it's Immigration and Customs Enforcement. I mean, their whole job is to make sure not only do they deal with um immigrants coming to our country, they also deal with if you got illegal artifacts too. Like, certain artifacts that you ain't supposed to have in the country. They regulate that too at the airports. Yeah, they some bad boys. Second statement that she said, Harris doubled down on opposition to immigration and custom enforcement in 2018 by comparing ICE officers to the KKK. So you get what I'm saying with this. They have always wanting to take out ICE. They don't want ICE involved. They feel like ICE is getting in the way for their agenda. They have talked about putting ICE into being basically like federal border detectives. So think about you, an ICE agent, and you making all this money because ICE agents make good money, and your salary get reduced to being like a detective, like a border detective agent. You cutting these people money. You fuck with these people livelihood. That's why a lot of ICE agents right now are not in the best of moods because they really hanging out with the thumb up their ass. See, when President Trump was in, he had ICE doing their job. Exactly. We talked about that. But when you tell that to a liberal, the first thing they say, well, the KKK, ooh, that party changed. They went to the Republican side. No, they did not, sweetheart. No, they did not, little guy. They're still here. This is still the same party. They're just manipulating the strings now. They're just making you feel like you're getting somewhere when you're really not. Exactly. It was. It was founded by a racist. And we talked about this too. We talked about what they did. And this is what's going on, Mr. Peanut Butter. What up, man? I'm glad you caught my live, man. The live's jumping tonight on YouTube, man. I'm telling y'all, if you ain't ready to go on Haps, y'all can definitely join my broadcast on YouTube. Joel Davis Media Network. I know a lot of people. I tell you, it's jumping tonight. Really jumping. I'm pretty proud of myself having it jumping like this. I really am. We need to keep going. I think the TikTok people's on the way too, so I don't think they can be able to chat, but that's fine. We'll get them in implemented next time. I just wish they had a better program to get TikTok on so we can implement all this joy. I mean, this is just insane, man. It makes no sense that we got somebody doing this kind of mess. Now, here's the next statement she said. Now, this is during the 2020 presidential election. That's right. Stay off that Democrat plantation. The she said the first thing she would do when elected is to shut down these private detention centers. Private holding facilities are largely relied upon by ICE to contain any influx of illegal border crossings. Doing away with them may create a larger containment crisis. Okay. So basically, that was the plan. That's why we got this influx. She never wanted them to stay in a facility. She just wanted them to just come on through to the US and have a good time. And this was doing right then the pandemic. And she can't lie. If you guys on Haps right now and watching the show and enjoying it, go ahead on and donate to the channel. If you're on my other platforms, you know my Cash Apps, you know my PayPal and stuff, going to donate. Yeah, they need to. I'm with you 100%, Wigger. One per household, all of them need to adopt a family. Take half of their paycheck over there in Congress. All these liberals that making over 100, because you know they making over 130,000 a year over there. All of them that got elected, all the bonuses and all that shit they get paid in. Yeah, let them take their check for Congress and do that, and see how it works out for them. Because right now it's not fair. The American people got to take taxes on they fuck up. It was another statement she made. Perhaps Harris will honor her pledge to change illegal border crossings from a crime to a civil offense, whereby offenders would face far less punishment. Oh man. She want them not to be a crime. So you come in my country illegally, you ain't put in the proper paperwork. You don't think it should be a crime, it should be a civil offense. No, it's not. That's a crime. You're not a civilian of my country. Civil offense is for someone who belongs in my country who crossed into my country. That's a civil offense. See, this is the stuff that pisses me off. Exactly. It's an invasion. Thank you, Mr. Peanut Butter. Thank you, Mr. Peanut Butter. You just talked a mouthful. Go put that on the screen right here. Right here, right here, right here. There you go, Mr. Peanut Butter. That's it. It's an invasion. Shout out to Mr. Peanut Butter. In fact, Mr. Peanut Butter, I don't give you better than that, brother. Hold on. Let me give you this right quick. Tell me if you can hear this. This is what you get right here. Round of applause. Did you hear that, bro? That was a round of applause. You getting applause for that. Real talk. Yeah, man. That's crazy. This Peanut Butter said, awesome. Yeah, man, I got this new audio thing I'm playing with. I get to give y'all applauses and everything else. Now, another thing she said in her clack clack voice. Anytime. Thank you, bro. That's what I do, man. My wife told me to implement that. She said, you need to start making sure everybody get an applause. I'll go let her know tonight I did it. I'll go let her know. Give me 1 second. Let me go put my filter back on. So y'all get an applause. I think she's busy right now. I'll tell her later. All right, that's fine, bro. Go ahead on and do your thing at Haps. I'll see you over there in a minute. Now, let's see what else we got going on here. Now, she said decriminalizing the illegal border crossings altogether is another consideration for Haps while offering Medicare to those uh, foreign nationals. No human being should be denied access to public health, she said. Oh wow, no human being. That means we gonna pay for these people for these people health and stuff. They should. You right. Pamela, you are right. You is not lying. So after Biden announced Harris's new responsibility Wednesday, she said, "Thank you, Mr. President, and for having the confidence in me. There's no question there's a challenging situation," adding, "While we are clear that people should not come to the border now, we also understand that we will enforce the law and that we also, because we can chew gum and walk and say, no, y'all can't chew gum and walk at the same time. Quit lying. Quit. Just quit it. Just, oh my God. Every time I think about it, quit lying. Quit lying. Oh man. I had to do it. Oh my God. I don't know why that woman lying to us like this. She know better. She know better. Mm. I'm telling you, man, America going. We got some problems. We got some problems. So we gonna take a miniature break, right quick. Just give me about a minute. Don't y'all go nowhere. I gotta go and do what I do. Give me 1 second here, guys. I don't want y'all going nowhere. So give me 1 second, and I will be right back. Give me one moment. All right, guys, I am back. Told you it wasn't gonna take long for your boy. Back, had to have a little commercial break. All right, so we're gonna get further into while we got another 30 minutes left. Thank God. So I'm kind of glad I did this early tonight. Gonna jump into some more news that is going on that's got everybody questioning some things. But before I jump into that, let's talk about another moment of woke culture. Y'all gonna like this. Sesame Street introduces two black Muppets to teach Elmo skin color is an important part of who we are. I'm done. Why are we fucking with Sesame Street? Oh man, what are we doing out here, y'all? What is going on? Oh my god! Wow. Let's read this story. Sesame Street introduced two black Muppets this week as part of its initiative to teach children the ABCs of racial literacy. According to the Sesame Street and Community's website, racial literacy is defined as the knowledge, skills, and awareness need to talk thoughtfully about race and racism. This naturally includes having a rich vocabulary, including terms such as race, racism, president, prejudice, ally, upstander, and so on. In addition, the site says racial literacy means having the ability to identify racism when it happens, having strategies to counter or cope with racism, and understanding the role racism plays in society. You hold great power to help children better understand this complicated, flawed, often unfair word. Your words matter. In talking honestly and directly about race and diversity is the beginning of racial literacy. Sesame Street Communities urges parents and guardians, even if children don't understand the nuances of the words, being open to learning new words and understanding ideas from others' perspectives is always helpful. Y'all, listen. Look. I'm not even going no more farther in the story because it's fucking stupid. You don't need Sesame Street to teach kids about what is racist and what is not. That is the parent job. Sesame Street is supposed to teach me numbers. It's supposed to teach me not to steal. And it's supposed to teach me about colors and how to not get, I don't know, Cookie Monster. Make sure that Cookie Monster don't eat up all my cookies. What is this shit? You mean to tell me I'm going to put my 4-year-old in front? Race? Only time you should say the word race is when we're talking about telling my kid to race outside. I don't got time for this shit. Oh my God. Oh, whoa. Y'all taking the fun out of it. You taking the innocence out of everything. These kids are 4 years old. They don't tell me a 4-year-old that's gonna sit there and be like, you know what? I want to play with Jimmy today because he's the same skin tone as I am. I'm not gonna play with Tyrone because Tyrone has a different skin tone. No kid at 4 years old is doing that shit unless a parent teach them to do it. This is stupid. Yeah, they taking their innocence away. My wife said the same thing. No, I'm not using the sister button on this shit here. I did on the other one, but this right here, they gonna get the full enchilada because this is bullshit. No sister button today. Crazy, man. Straight crazy. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever thought that I would hear something like this. This is, man, this is crazy. Straight crazy. Now we messing with kids. The way kids work and everything. This is stupid, man. Like my wife was saying, this is the dumbest shit that we have ever heard in our lives. I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, and they're not only just doing it with Sesame Street. They're trying to do this with all of our kids' stuff. It's gonna be to the point that you can't look at YouTube. You can't look at anything. Have your kids look at any cartoon. Overstepping their bounds. Or do I feel? Oh, do you feel like the black community is pandered to? I feel like that the pandering that they're doing right now to the black community is showing everybody that the black community do not have any fucking balls. That's what I'm looking at. Like we're just these stupid, ignorant, no ball having, hold my hand, sing me to sleep people. Like we can't stand up for ourselves. We can't be independent. And it's stupid. Just like when Roland Martin was talking to the young man who started a school in Albany, Georgia with their own money. The first thing he kept screaming, government, government. We excuse me, let me change my voice for this. So I can show you the real side of how he was talking. Excuse me. Give me 1 second. Are y'all ready? Here we go. We need a government. We need a government. Government on everything. That's what we need. We need a government. All you hear. Government, government, government. And the whole time the young man is trying to tell him, Roland, I don't need the government like that. I mean, I know we need the government, but I need limited government, not government. But every time he do it, he come back with another one of this. You need a government. And you also got to make sure that all black people vote Democrat. Government, Democrat. That's how it was. Whole time. Yep. That's how it was, bro. My man tripping over here. My man laughing at the baby. How it was. The whole time, bro. Never seen nothing like it. I just I just shook my head. I just quit looking at the interview. The boy was winning. I give shout out to King Randall. King Randall is legit. Y'all need to follow him on Twitter. He's actually doing something for the black community that a lot of these liberals won't do. Yeah, that's what they do, man. It's sad. All right, we're gonna jump into some shit that's going on here with Washington, cause y'all need to hear about this. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. There's a lot of beef going on. I'm trying to find it, guys. Cannot find it. Well, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second. Trying to find this story because it's very important. I'm gonna talk about it tonight. Let me look and see what it's saying. Okay, here we go. So right now there is a major thing going on about this filibuster. All right, if y'all haven't heard, so I'm gonna give y'all the rundown before I get in the story because you probably was lost in the mix. So the filibuster is designed to where if a minority party objects to a law that is being passed by the majority party, that you have to stop and talk to that minority party. And then when you have to stop, you have to sit down and talk and figure out of coming to a middle ground to try to work things out on that particular bill. If you can't, then you take that bill to the side and you go to the next bill where you know it's either bipartisan or it's a vote where you know you sure you're going to get passed. Like it's got enough numbers to pass, and then you come back to that bill before the end of the quarter, whatever have you. Now, this was designed back in the 1800s to basically give smaller parties a chance to be able to pass things, right? Okay, and get have a common ground with the majority. Well, the Democrats don't want that anymore. They don't want to talk about it. If you're not on board, they want to be able, if they got the numbers to go with their progressive or semi-progressive bullshit that's going to harm the country, they could go forth and do it. They don't have to talk to no Republicans. They can just go get it taken, get it flying through the House and from the through the Senate all the way up to Biden's desk. That's where we at right now, and I'm going to tell you what they're saying about trying to get rid of this. Senator Ben Sass, the Republican of Nebraska, spent over an hour on the Senate floor Wednesday night reading a 2005 speech from President Biden verbatim, where Biden said eliminating the filibuster would uh, eviscerate the Senate. Biden, then a Delaware senator, said at the time it was one of the most important speeches for historical purposes that I have given in the 32 years since I've been in the Senate. He said that ending the 460 vote hurdle would turn the Senate into the House of Representatives. The Senate at that time was also split 50-50. George W. Bush was in office, meaning a Republican had the tie-breaking vote, which is the Vice President Dick Cheney. Biden said at the time the Senate ought not to act rashly by changing its rules to satisfy a strong-willed majority acting in the heat of the moment. Now, y'all know why he objected to it back then. Because y'all know back then in George Bush time with Dick Cheney, they were Republican strong. Republican Senate, they had a lot of Republicans in the House. So it was a really Republican ran tight ship over there back then. Now it's a different story. The Democrats got the power in the upper hand and they're trying to keep it that way forever. That's why they want to eliminate the filibuster. That's why they want to pass these voting laws where they can be hooked up. And at the end of the day, it's shitty. It really is. It's not helping us. It's basically draining us. And I'm not with it at all. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get my computer port plugged in. I'm back. I mean, that's what I want. Everybody wants that. Who wants to be in a position where you cannot have your government people be able to stop and talk things out? That's crazy. And a former senator said, "It's my personal belief that the Senate should be more judicious in the use of the filibuster." He added that it should come as no surprise that in periods where the electorate is split very evenly as it now, the filibustering of nominations was used extensively. But ending the filibuster, he said, was a mistake. It's not only a bad idea, it upsets the constitutional design and it disservices the country. Biden's speech said, no longer would the Senate be that different kind of legislative body that the founders intended. No longer would the Senate be the saucer to the cool passions of the immediate majority. Now, y'all keep this in mind that the filibuster was always created just to keep things balanced. It's never been in the Constitution that it's guaranteed to be used. In fact, it was just a little provision that it was never been in the Constitution. It was just something that's like a tradition that started in the 1800s for them to use, so that way people in the Senate would be able to talk their differences. So basically, if you got a large majority of Republicans or a large majority of Democrats or whichever one is a large majority, and you got like all of the minority in there voting against it, then hey, if it's not higher than 60, or if it's lower than, if it's not higher than 60, that's the threshold. They got to go 60, over 60. Hey, any opposition, they got to sit down and talk this thing out. They got to figure it out. And see, that's what the Dems don't want to do, because they don't like talking. They like they like it to be a socialist way, my way or the highway. He said he would strongly support reforming the silent filibuster to a talking filibuster, where senators who want to block the legislation would have to hold the floor by taking endlessly. He cited statistics that we were just 58 motions to break a filibuster from 1917 to 1971, but just last year there were 5 times that many. So here's the thing. Everybody like the silent filibuster because, like I said, you silently talk about, you vote against it, y'all sit down and y'all just talk about it. Talking filibuster among yourselves. Talking filibuster, you got to get in front of everybody on the Senate floor and you got to keep talking and talking and talking. Ain't nobody gonna do all that, and they know that. They know nobody's not gonna talk endlessly trying to prove their point until they get tired. That's like a marathon. Now he agreed with Barack Obama, who's no longer in the presidency, talking about it's a Jim Crow relic. How's it Jim Crow relic? How is it Jim Crow? This shit's been around since the 1800s. It wasn't no black people representing stuff back in the day. Man, this shit's stupid. Senate will start thinking about changing. Other rules when they became inconvenient instead of 2/3 of the vote to change a rule. Oh my God. It's too, I mean, it's just, yeah, I heard about the HR1. They trying to pass that too. They already passed up a messed up bill for Georgia. I don't even want to get into it because it makes me mad talking about it. Y'all, this is what I say. This is a power grab. Now, see what these liberals don't understand. They eliminate the filibuster. The pendulum always swing the other side. Shout out to my boy, Black Conservative Perspective, aka Greg Foreman. He always says that. And it does swing the other way. And that's what's going to happen on this. They're going to vote to get rid of that filibuster. They're going to get rid of the filibuster. I already see it. They're going to get rid of it totally. And what's going to happen is when the Republicans show back up on power again, they're going to cry they want it back. I see it coming. And y'all right, they're trying to do too much. Yeah, I told y'all about that gun law they got. They trying to pass. They're trying to pass it where if they feel like you suicidal, they could come in your house and take your guns without a warrant. No, you're not. No, you have no right to come to my house unless you got probable cause. That means anybody could go up here and make a call and say I'm suicidal. It could be a jealous ex, a baby mama that's mad at me. It could be anything. Oh yeah, he's suicidal. What? Really? Yeah. Go ahead on. Man, it's crazy. I mean, that is just crazy. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Crazy, man. Straight crazy. Let's see what else we got going on before we shut this mug down. Again, I appreciate everybody that coming through tonight, man. This was a good live, man. We need to keep this. I guess I do this for Georgia. I don't want to talk about Como because I already see now. Oh yeah, well I'm gonna do a little tidbit. So y'all know that Krispy Kreme is giving you free donuts, right? Yeah, free donuts. All you got to do is prove to them you got a vaccine. Oh, what is going on? Man, what wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Krispy Kreme. I gotta get a vaccine to get a free glazed donut. I can't get one just in case. Oh, you didn't get no notification? That's crazy. Hey man, I hope they ain't shadow banning me already. Damn, I ain't that popular on YouTube yet. I'm still trying to get monetized. I'm still trying to get monetized. Yeah, I'm looking right now to see if I got monetized. What's up, Betty? I'm glad to see you up here, girl. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know, man. One thing about YouTube, it takes forever to get monetized. I have tried. I did the feedback thing. They said I still ain't got monetized. I got 6,500. Come over to the beef sector. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I really got over 6,000 plus watch hours. Y'all see, I'm pushing almost 4,000 followers. I don't get why. I mean, y'all see how packed my YouTube is now. Jumping. I think I have an average of 10 people on my YouTube. We get into it. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know why it's taking so long to get monetized. I don't know why it takes so long to get monetized. All right, let me see what I got going on here. So let's talk about it now. Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? My wife do say that. I do act like a white countryman. Man said, "Cause of hey, baby, my the guy said, okay, hold on, God, let me tell my wife right quick. Hey, one of my followers said the reason why I ain't got monetized on YouTube is because I'm white with a heavy tan." My wife is laughing. She said, "Oh wow, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I believe it." Even Betty laughing. All right, y'all. Let me keep it real with y'all. All right, so we gonna talk about after I done this Krispy Kreme. Let's talk about Georgia controversial law. So y'all know who behind this law, right? Before I get any further, y'all know it's damn Stacey Abrams, the woman that could not win the governor in the state of Georgia for shit. She's still trying to make herself relevant. See, you know who Stacey remind me of? Stacey Stacey Adams remind me of a pimple that you can't get off your face when you're a damn teenager. You know that acne and shit. You done did everything. You don't use all the acne and proactive, all that stuff they tell you to, and you still can't get it off your face. And then you go to the doctor and they remove it and it comes right back stronger. That's what she is. That's what the hell. That's what the hell she is, man. She's acne. Can't get rid of her ass. That's right, Country Fried Adams. Y'all know there's racism in Georgia. Damn, it's racism everywhere. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, aka Brian Simp, that's what I call him. Exactly. Signed a sweeping, controversial election reform bill into law on Thursday after it was approved by the Republican controlled legislature, aka the Rhinos. The legislation would change the rules and processes for requesting an absentee ballot, including requiring voters to present valid forms of photo identification. It would also limit drop boxes and early voting period for runoffs. The state would also be allowed to take over county elections or remove local election officials if there was a determined use to intervene. Further, it would prevent food and beverages from being provided by outside groups to voters waiting in line to cast their ballots. What in the hell do outside food got to do with voting? So you mean to tell me if somebody, like, let's say for instance, let me get a decent restaurant, that pizza place, just to piss off the liberals. I want to get a good one. Oh shit, Papa John's. There you go. I don't know. A liberal about to get mad now. Papa John's. So you mean to tell me if Papa John's want to offer me some pizza while waiting in line, I can't take the shit because I'm waiting in line? He ain't trying to make me vote for nobody. Just give me pizza. Oh my God, they dumb as hell. The bill passed along party lines in both chambers of the state legislature. Democratic Representative Rhonda Bernal charged that the legislation was triggered by Republican circulated lies regarding last November's election cycle, as reported by the Associated Press. Georgians turned out in record numbers because they could access the ballot, Bernal said. Lies upon lies were told about our elections in response, and now this bill is before us, built on those same lies. Georgia was one of the key states that the Trump campaign focused on as it honed in on unfounded claims of voter fraud during and after the 2020 election. I'm not even going to tell y'all my opinion. Biden narrowly won Georgia by roughly 12,000 votes. Again, I am not going to tell y'all my opinion because I know I get dinged on YouTube. During the first press conference on Thursday, Biden blasted what appeared to be attempts to restrict voting access as un-American, not just in Georgia, but in several states across the U.S. What I'm worried about is how un-American this whole narrative is. It's sick, Biden said. This makes Jim Crow looks like Jim Eagle. I mean, this is gigantic what they're trying to do, and it cannot be sustained. Biden answered in the affirmative when asked if there was more he could do than simply pass voting rights legislation to stop these initiatives, though he declined to go into detail. Biden was the first Democratic presidential candidate to win Georgia since 1992. Democrats also won both Senate runoff elections that took place at the beginning of this year, which were crucial victories, since they gave the party a majority in the chamber with Vice President Kamala Harris as the tie-breaking vote. I have my own opinion about that whole situation with Georgia. I still say to this day, there was a lot of shady dealings, and I'm going to leave it at that, because when you go too far with these fools about that, they want to ding your channel. But one thing I am proud of, shout out to Arkansas. She did not fold like that lady in Dakota. I don't know what that governor was. I think it was South Dakota. Folded. Now Arkansas. Arkansas said they are banning transgender women and girls from female sporting events. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, let's give them a round of applause, guys. At least somebody stepped up and showed out. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me give them that. I gotta give them that. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give them that extra. Yeah. Another round of applause. Thank y'all. Thank you. They stepped up. They stepped up. And that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta step up for we gotta protect our girls. That's facts, man. Our girls are our future. I don't know why somebody would be comfortable for their daughter being able to compete against a natural male. I mean, that is just disturbing. We all know what that's about. The natural male is competing with these girls because they couldn't make it with these other boys, and everybody know this. But people don't want to admit that. They talk about, well, we're trying to give them a chance to be themselves and all this and that and all that. No, you're not. You're not trying to give them a chance to be themselves. If you was trying to give them a chance to be themselves, you would have sat down and talked to transgender kids, and you would have had a transgender division. It could have started. It could have grown. It would have made them feel important. They could compete among each other. Transgender males against transgender males. Transgender women against transgender women. It would have been a great sport to see. Nobody could complain. Because you don't see transgender women trying to go to the NBA. You show me a transgender woman, a transgender man, a girl that's a natural girl trying to go to the NBA right now and want to dunk all on LeBron James. Yeah, I remember that too. That was in fact, that wasn't boxing. That was in MMA. He didn't crush her skull. He fucked up her eye socket. She had to have surgery. But he got his ass beat by a woman finally. But that woman that beat his ass, she barely did it. I think the reason why she beat his ass because he had physically worn himself out. And I think it's because of all the hormone stuff he was taking. It finally got the best of him and wore him down. But still, it's still a man. That's what I keep trying to tell everybody. You know, it's still a man. You know, I mean, listen. If you want to be transgender, that's your business. That's your lifestyle. I ain't got nothing against nobody with their lifestyle and sexuality. I've said it thousands of times. My sister is gay. Love her to death. Do anything for her whenever she don't piss me the fuck off. But still, I'm to the point now that when it comes to stuff like this, it's not fair. These girls train hard. They sacrifice a lot. Y'all got to understand. Y'all got to look at the complexity of a woman. And I'm finna break this down, and it's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna talk about tonight, and we're gonna wrap this up. Women go through a lot in their lives. I know a lot of people don't want to admit it. I know a lot of guys be thinking I'm being simp, but I'm being realistic. A woman goes through a lot. Women, if you find a woman that is about character and strength, they have to provide, they bear children, they're taking care of the home. In some instances, they have to work to help out. I mean, women do a lot. I mean, you even got women that have to take care of us as men, even when they don't want to. Whether we are high valued man, like Kevin Samuel says, or you just a smuck. Still, women go through a lot. And when they sacrifice trying to chase a dream like that, of being an athlete, trying to set the example for the next young little girl that wants to follow that dream, it hurts their soul and crush their spirit when you got this fucking guy who wants to be a girl, ain't got to train as hard, ain't got to work as hard. All he got to do is show up and wink, and he's killing it. He's killing these girls, like he's literally killing them without no effort. That's gonna mess up girls' spirit. And what guy in their right mind that are hetero? Nothing again, nothing. I'm not trying to be racing. This is just straight facts now. Just being real. What real hetero, full-blooded guy wants to see a girl or a transgender ruin shaking their behind? running and doing track. Y'all said y'all like for women to do sports. A lot of these guys look at these sports because of the attractive young women that y'all have doing it. And that's what brings in generate money. Just like you see a lot of women who look at LeBron James and these other athletes play, not because they love the game, a lot of times because it's like eye candy, right? Ain't nothing wrong with eye candy, right? That's what makes money. But when you doing it like this, man, that's not cool. That's hurtful. That's disgusting. And you can't tell me that that's normal. That is not normal. I am sorry. Yeah, it's cringe. It's very cringy. It's very it's very disturbing. So I mean, y'all, we gotta reevaluate, man. America, we gotta do better. All right, guys. If y'all like the broadcast, do me a favor. I know I got to put the description and stuff up on everything. Go ahead, check back on my broadcast. Go into the descriptions. If you want to be part of the $5 challenge, please do. Remember, my wife is still sick, still suffering from the arthritis, from the fibromyalgia, possible MS. We still don't know if it's diagnosed for real yet or not, but I just got to take her back and forth trying to get things figured out. Hey, any donation will help. Share this video, like this video. You can follow me on Facebook, Joe's News and Views. And there is a change in the schedule of when I'm doing live. I'm doing lives now, or any kind of uploads fresh, Tuesday through Friday and Sunday. Sunday is like here or there. And the rest of the days I'll be spending with the family. I gotta balance the two because especially my wife, she's got a lot of health going on, and happy wife, happy life. So I can't be going out here being fooled. So thank y'all very much for your time. Take care of yourself and each other, and I'll probably hit y'all up in the morning with some more real shit. Be easy.